Planet Zoo has been rated E10 by the ESRB for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It is approved for all players aged 10 years and up. Hey there folks, welcome to a new zoo project. This is going to be the Djukarrnu Batjuwar Zoo, set in the Australian desert. A fantastic view in the distance. The phrase Djukarrnu Batjuwar is it comes from the language of the Walpiri people of Central Australia. It means the friendship path. It also means a place to come together in friendship. I received this information, by the way, from a friend of mine who just happens to be a member of that tribe. She told me that I'm butchering the pronunciation, but it's close enough for government work. Besides, she doesn't expect me to speak it correctly because I am, after all, just a white fella. That's how she put it, just a white fella. And I was like, oh, that's funny. So anyway, guys, this is going to be a desert zoo. I'm going to be running this alongside the American Zoo. And it should be fun. Now, what I'm hoping is that you can't pick up the fan in the background because this room is so hot right now. So hot. So I've not only got the door open, I've got the fan running, which means I may have to interrupt to stop it if the dog comes out and starts barking at me. The dog, for some reason, if I'm playing with it, the dog loves me. You know, if I'm throwing the ball to Robin, he's happy, he loves me, he just can't get enough of me. If I'm doing anything else, he thinks I'm an intruder and he starts barking at me. Which is funny if it wasn't quite so sad. So anyway, if he comes out and barks, I'll mute the recording. Excuse me. Let me get a drink of water. But I've also got a fan going. I'm expecting a new one, a new quieter fan, to be shipped tomorrow. But for right now, I'm really hoping that you can't hear the fan interfere with everything that's going on in here and the recording in general. Also, I do understand, and I do recognize the fact that I have a tendency to start mumbling. I apologize. That's a side effect of the strokes that I've had. I will try to keep my voice loud enough so that the microphone picks it up against the background noise and you can hear me and understand what I'm saying without this happening, you know. So when I seem like I'm moving away and then suddenly I'll be moving closer and I'll move away again, you know, I'm going to try and keep that from happening. So anyway, guys, let's get on with this new zoo. Now, this is a franchise zoo, which means unfortunately I can't build myself a shiny, fresh new entrance. And that's way too bad because I've got some great ideas for an entrance. Also, I will be relying on blueprints for the extras, you know, the fences and the fences in the walls and the concession stands and things like that, but not for the habitats. So let's get it on. As usual, I'm trying to get 8-meter wide paths. I have to admit, this is a particular arrangement of paths is one that I do like. I'll tell you why I like it, because it leads to easy access to either side, and it gives you space in the middle. And the pathing is obviously not going to be perfect. The pathing in this game never is perfect. But it does give options, you know? Tires ain't pretty. Like I said, I am depending. Let me start that over a little closer to the mic. Like I said, I am depending on blueprints for the non-habitat stuff, like the staff facilities and the refreshment bars and things like that. This unfortunately does not have everything I would need. It only has a veterinary hospital, a break room, and a keeper hut. So I'm hoping there's a second part of this. Ah, there it is. Looks like it's a replication of this other one over here. So it's not all that useless. It's pretty much useless to me completely. Okay, quarantine, break room, research, trading, and hospital. That's everything I don't have in the other building, so that would not be a bad one to use. Problem. Okay, I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it when I can afford it. Always secure your staff facilities first, because that way you don't forget that they're supposed to be there when they're not. I know it sounds pretty basic, and it is, but it's also very important. Looky there, I put that building in backwards. There we go, our staff facilities. As we get more money, we'll upgrade the staff facilities. And right now we're at the point where one of each is all we need. Technically, we don't need a security guard right at the moment. But I like to get one anyway, that way I don't forget that I need one later. prefer to start with hot dogs than hamburgers. I don't know why. I just do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the fencing procedure. So I'll be with you in a moment. Straighten this up later. Okay, 2 to 25, one male and a bunch of females. And if I had, say, 4 of them, 460 meters, which I am sure I have met by now. And that concludes this episode of Planet Zoo. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I can always use more subscribers. And I will see you in the next episode. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
There is a solution, you could be a part of it. There's a revolution, you could be the start of it. Better get a move on while there's still a chance of it. If there's no improvement, this could be the last of it. Nature was a haven, now we need saving. No more conversation, time for cultivation. We all got a part to do to help the world pull through. But you gotta build a zoo. This is the law of the jungle, as old and as true as the sky. The forest protected shall prosper, the forest neglected shall die. You've an aptitude to change attitudes, cause we have to prove it. That planet to grab your shovel. There's work to do, the world's in trouble. You gotta